NBC 26 live at 5. One man is dead and another injured in Appleton after a shootout between two brothers. Plus, robber on the loose. Ashwaubenon and Green Bay police teaming up after two hotels are robbed overnight. And the campaign trail heating up. Northeast Wisconsin a hot target as Election Day moves closer. Hi, thanks for joining us. I'm Raquel Lamel. Holly has the night off. Now, we begin tonight with a search for a robbery suspect. Green Bay police say around 4 a.m. they responded to the Country Inn and Suites on Kepler Drive for an armed robber. Just 1 hour later, Ashwaubenon Public Safety was called to the Super 8 Motel on Oneida Street for the same thing. The gunman is described as a black man in his mid to late 20s wearing a dark-colored sweatshirt and blue jeans. Anyone with information is asked to call either Ashwaubenon or Green Bay police. On to Decision 2016 coverage now. We're just 3 weeks away from Election Day, and Northeast Wisconsin is a main focus for many candidates. Today, two popular actors making stops in Oshkosh and Green Bay to campaign for Hillary Clinton, while the governor campaigns across the state for the Republican ticket. NBC 26's Billy Wagner joins us live now in Alloway with more. Billy?
Yeah, Raquel, right now here at the Republican Party of Brown County headquarters, Governor Scott Walker, Senator Ron Johnson, and congressional candidate Mike Gallagher all making it clear to the volunteers you hear clapping behind me. Getting out the vote has been hard, but the work is far from over. Now, recent polls have shown Johnson closing the gap between his opponent, Democrat Russ Feingold, in the U.S. Senate race. Gallagher also in a tight race for Reed Ripple's 8th District seat against Democrat Tom Nelson. Meanwhile, actors Bradley Whitford and Marlee Matlin encouraging Democrats to get out the early vote in Wisconsin today, and this is what they had to say at their stop in Oshkosh.
Our strategy here in getting out the vote is exactly what our message is. It is total inclusion. We need everybody, and we need to make sure that everybody has a voice.
We can't just sit back and feel assured that she is going to win. We have to fight tooth and nail all the way up until the day of Election Day. We need to get the message out there that people need to understand the importance of voting.
And while we don't know whether Clinton or Trump will make it back here to Northeast Wisconsin before Election Day, we can expect more politicians and celebrities to set their sights here on Northeast Wisconsin in these days leading up to the election. And of course, we'll hear more from Governor Walker tonight at 10, reporting live in Alloway, keeping you connected. Billy Wagner, NBC 26.
Well, thanks, Billy. Now, Chelsea Clinton is announcing she will be campaigning for her mother in Wisconsin this week. Chelsea announcing on Tuesday she'll be making stops in La Crosse, Stevens Point, and Madison. She's expected to talk about her mother as well as the importance of getting out and voting early. Meanwhile, Donald Trump went to Gettysburg this weekend to unveil his plan for his first 100 days in office should he be elected president. Trump said he'll clean up corruption by pushing for new congressional term limits. He also says he will deport more than 2 million undocumented immigrants and renegotiate trade deals to create new jobs.
Change has to come from outside our very broken system. Our system is broken. The fact that Washington and the Washington establishment has tried so hard to stop our campaign is only more proof that our campaign represents the kind of change that only arrives once in a lifetime.
Trump also said he would sue all the women he says are accusing him of inappropriate sexual conduct.
We're tracking a few spotty showers out there this afternoon into this evening, mainly up to the north near the Marinette area. A few sprinkles down I-41 south of Green Bay. We'll have the chance for a sprinkle here over the next few hours, but then as we head on into tonight, we should see things clear out late tonight. But otherwise, mostly cloudy skies this evening. Quite the spread in temperature across the state where we had more clouds today, much cooler to the north, down to the south. Areas getting into the 60s and even up to 71 in Milwaukee. But cooler days are ahead. We'll talk more about that. Check your evening planner. A sprinkle possible, but then we should see skies clear late tonight. Temperatures fall into the 30s to start tomorrow. We'll have more on the work week forecast coming up in just a bit. Raquel?
Well, one man is dead and another injured after two brothers get into an argument. It all happened near the 800 block of North Oneida Street in Appleton around 7:30 Saturday night. Police say it appears the brothers got into a fight when one shot the other in the leg and then turned the gun on himself. A fundraiser held this weekend for Milwaukee police officer and his wife who are fighting a flesh-eating bacterial infection. Officer Jeremy Green and his wife Carmen are both Navy veterans. Friends tell us that Carmen went in for a routine procedure to have a cyst removed and ended up developing a flesh-eating bacterial infection. They will both need multiple surgeries. Covering America now, a controversial billboard in Austin, Texas has many people upset, including area law enforcement. Leslie Rangel has that story.
You may have spotted this on your drive home. It reads, "Undocumented immigrant, before you get deported, get a sugar daddy." It's off I-35 just south of William Cannon.
I was very disgusted by what I was seeing. To think that somebody would do that is just, it's very a low-life individual would put that up there.
An undercover sergeant with the Austin Police Human Trafficking Vice Unit says he's shocked. The billboard sends potential clients to the site arrangementfinders.com.
These young ladies, you know, maybe they haven't been in America that long and they don't know how it goes. And seeing that on the billboard going, hey, well, that's something I ought to look at trying to do. And the next thing you know, they're in a world that they can't get out of.
And this goes beyond the immigration issue, is that correct?
Absolutely, it does. These young girls from 12 to 25 to 30 still are in that range where they could become vulnerable and have somebody take advantage of them.
The sergeant says he's seen a lot in his 20-year career in law.
How much more difficult does this make your work when billboards like these pop up?
So this could increase the likelihood of a young female becoming a victim of prostitution, sexual assault, murder. There's no telling how far this could go.
And this sergeant says it can all start with a moment of vulnerability.
I think the billboard should be taken down immediately. There's no reason that should be up there advertising to this community.
A Maryland man is charged with child neglect and reckless endangerment after drugs were found in his baby's system. The 20-month-old had Xanax and PCP in her system when police found her unresponsive. She's still in the hospital with no word yet on when she will be released. A tour bus in California crashed into the back of a truck, killing at least 7 people. Police say the crash happened before sunrise this morning on Interstate 10, shutting down traffic in the westbound lanes. A spokesman for the Desert Regional Medical Center in Palm Springs says it has received 14 patients, 5 in critical condition, 3 in serious condition, and 6 with minor injuries. There's a new leader for the Wisconsin State Patrol. The Department of Transportation Secretary Mark Gottlieb just announced that J.D. Lind will take over as patrol superintendent on October 31st. Lind has worked for the State Patrol since 1994. He was promoted to colonel last month. Well, still ahead.